Hey, what is going on, guys? SportyClash here. Welcome back to another Clash of Clans free-to-play episode. And, well, as you saw in the last episode, Town Hall 7 is finally here. This, in my opinion, is where the game really starts to take off. You get Dark Elixir troops, you get the King, you get all of this cool stuff. And finally, we have reached Town Hall 7. It hasn't been too long, don't get me wrong. I don't mean finally as like, whew, that was like 6 months. No, that was like less than a month. But still, Town Hall 7 is going to be so much fun. And in today's episode, I'm going to be telling you guys what you should upgrade first at Town Hall 7. Now, I did record a video of Town Hall 7 in the previous episode, and we built a couple important things that I will go over right now. So starting off right off the bat, I would probably get away with a lot of the stuff that would take very little construction time. For example, I built both the cannons. Let me get into picture mode here so I can photo mode. There we go. So I built both the cannons because they had only a like 50-second, 30-second timer. I also built all of the traps because it actually had 0-second timer. So that's why I built all of the traps. The Archer Tower had like a 1-minute timer. So it was super quickly and not something that I really wanted to worry about in the future. I wanted to get it on my defense. Granted, it's level 1, but it is on the defense side, so that's good. Also, I did build the brand new army camp. That's something that I think you should do first as well. Build the level 1 army camp. You get a brand new one with Town Hall 7, and I definitely recommend doing it because you get from 150 to 170 on your army camp. So that's the first thing that you should be focusing on. The new buildings that take very little time, and then all the traps as well. That's like the main priority that I think you should start off with. Then I decided to go with the Dark Elixir route. Now, please do not make this mistake. If you are building the dark, oh my gosh, let's not gem that. If you are building the Dark Elixir drill, please do not forget to build the Dark Elixir storage at the exact same time, because then your Dark Elixir, every time you collect it, will go nowhere. So please, if you if you are going to start off with the Dark Elixir stuff, make sure to combine the two of the Dark Elixir and the Dark Elixir storage. Please don't forget that. Now, for me personally, I decided to go with the Dark Barracks. Now, that is one of the brand new buildings because, well, the Dark Barracks gets you. Actually, I don't know. What does it get you? I think it gets the level 1 hogs. I think it does. Let's see. Okay, no, it gets you the minions. So it does get you the minions, and then you would probably be able to upgrade the Dark Elixir barracks to the hogs. So I decided to go with the route of the Dark Elixir barracks as my last new building. Now, I do have a bunch of new buildings as well. We obviously have the brand new King. Now, you're obviously not going to have Dark Elixir yet. If it's not for the King, like, you're not going to have a place to store it. So you shouldn't be having Dark Elixir anywhere. Sorry, I do have to put the glasses on because this light is pretty bright. But you're not, actually, you know what? I'm taking those off. You can see right through them. Welcome to my channel. Anyway, so you're not going to have enough to build the Dark Elixir or the Barbarian King, so don't even worry about that just yet. You also do have the defenses left. So like I said, I would recommend building I would recommend building the cannon is 10 seconds and the Archer Tower is 1 minute. Super quick, super get it out of the way, get it on the defense. That's the main thing I wanted to do. Then also build all your walls as well. Even though that they're level 1, they are still on the defense. So definitely put this out. Plus, you can build your Town Hall 7 base right now, and it would fit because you have a lot of the defenses. But you are obviously missing a couple of key important ones, which is the mortar, the air defense, and the hidden Tesla. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, I went with the route of Dark Elixir. I wanted to get the Dark Elixir on there as quick as possible, and I definitely recommend doing that as well. Like I said, if you are going to build the Dark Elixir collector, please build the storage so there's a place for it to go. But so I would definitely keep, oh well, I guess you do have, I guess you can collect them, but I would just say build the Dark Elixir storage. You have more space and stuff like that. But actually, that's 2,500, and the King is actually 5,000. So technically speaking, if you built the Dark Elixir collector, you would not have enough. I don't believe so. I don't quote me. Anyway, so yeah, pair those two together. The third new building is entirely up to you. If you want those minions as quick as possible, I recommend building the minions. After everything is all said and done, yes, because this is the first time that we have a lot of new stuff. After that is all set and done, what should you upgrade? And the main thing that I would definitely focus on first is the barracks. The barracks gets you the dragon, the holy grail of Town Hall 7 attacks. Legitimately, if I look at my dragon, well, balloon too, a couple balloons, hogs as well, dragons, hogs, dragons, hogs. That's the two main holy grails of this Town Hall 7. So once you get the darker barracks done, upgrade it immediately to get your hogs. And once your once all your buildings are done, upgrade the barracks as well to get the dragon, because that's definitely going to be very important. And as always, make sure you get your archer towers and your cannons and your defenses all caught back up, because, well, you know, it's very important to make sure your defenses are all caught back up. Now, if you participate in wars a lot, never mind, don't worry about that. You can't even upgrade your clan castle, so don't even worry about it. But we also do have the archer towers as well. You want to get those done. Wizard, I would recommend upgrading your air defense. That's the first defense that I recommend doing, because the reason for that is because the air defense, like I said, the dragons are key components of attacking, as well as the hogs. So the hogs aren't obviously going to have an effect on the air defense, but the dragons, you want to get those air defenses to the highest level they can, so that you can maybe provide a better defense. And that also goes along with the wizard towers. The wizard towers and mortars, I would recommend upgrading those as well as quick as possible, because if you have against hog riders, the splash defense really helps out with those hog riders. So I definitely recommend doing that next. Is there air sweepers to upgrade? There is an air sweeper to upgrade. As always, upgrade that absolute OP of a defense, the air sweeper. If it's placed appropriately, it will just absolutely put the dragons in a constant air sweep, just non-stop back and forth. So I definitely recommend doing that as well. But that's basically it. I mean, you know, I don't think I really missed anything. I would just kind of consider just keep going stuff that would face against Town Hall 7 defenses, like the hogs and the dragons. That's, like I said, the main two. And I said upgrade the splash damages, the mortars, and the wizard towers for hogs. And then if you're really going against dragons, you want to make sure that air defense is to a higher level to really defend against those dragons. They're OP, but there's always a possibility. And honestly, I can't wait to figure out the Town Hall 7 attack strategy, because we have so much to talk about with the Barbarian King as well. That makes an absolute game changer. So just a lot to do. Also, don't forget your traps. Always make sure to remember to upgrade your traps. And laboratory, I did forget to say that. Make sure you get your laboratory done as quickly as possible as well. That should be on the #1 list, because you have higher level troops, you can attack better, you can get more loot, you can maybe even attack against some Town Hall 8s, because now we're starting to get into that time period of where you're able to actually attack higher up. So it's pretty cool. But like I said, definitely make sure your laboratory is to the highest, because then you'll be able to actually upgrade the wizard, the bombs, the balloons, healers, goblins, everything actually that you own right now, you will be able to take to another level. So that's going to come in handy very much. So definitely don't forget to do that as well. Let me collect my elixir here. But that's everything about it. I've already built everything that I needed to do. And yeah, that is basically it for Town Hall 7. What to do first at Town Hall 7. It's almost the exact same thing every time, but sometimes a little bit different, especially in this situation where we now do finally have new buildings, new resources. So it's definitely very important that you kind of prioritize some things, and I'll go over it right now. Just a quick glance. If you are going to build the Dark Elixir Collector, make sure that you build the Dark Elixir Storage with it as well. So compare those two. Then it's up to you. I wanted to build the Dark Barracks immediately so I can get my minions, and I can even get to the hogs once this is done as well. After you're done building all the new buildings, because I recommend building the cannon and the archer towers as quickly as possible. Next up, you definitely want to focus on the barracks to make sure you get those dragons as quick as possible. It takes 1 day and 12 hours. We're finally at the time period of days, so this could take days. That's going to be really nice to get as quickly as possible. Then you want to also upgrade your laboratory at the exact same time, so you can get those dragons, hogs, minions, wizards, healers, whatever you're using to the highest level as quickly as possible. Then for defense wise, if you're facing against the hogs, you really want to go against, or you want to upgrade the mortar and the wizard towers for that splash defense to get rid of those hog riders as quickly as possible. Then for the air defense, you want to get rid of those dragons as quickly as possible. And then everything else is kind of just in there. And same with the air sweeper, you can upgrade that one as well. So that is Town Hall 7, what to do first at Town Hall 7. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.